Oh, it's so tight. We did it, guys. We found a whole bunch of really cool dupes in all sorts of different categories, and we are going to test them out today and see which ones are actually like side by side, very comparable. We do have some makeup here, and I have tested a lot of makeup dupes, but these are ones I haven't tried before. We also have clothing, we have perfume, and obviously if you see any other ones that we should try out, like let me know in the comments, because clearly we need to buy them and try them. Don't get me wrong, if a product is really good and it's expensive, and you're looking for something like that, maybe it's worth it to you to invest in something like that. But that is not always the case. Ergo, we needed to try some things. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up and we can do a round two. But I want to start with the makeup because obviously this is not done. And I want to do things a little bit different. Let me know what you guys think. Because typically I'll split my face down the middle and I'll do drugstore on one side and high-end on the other. And you guys know what's up and you can see the difference. This time, I'm going to show you what products and I'm going to mix them up on either side, one at a time, and I'm gonna give you guys a chance to tell me if you can tell the difference before I tell you which side is which. So leave me a comment, just like edit your comment as you go. Keep track. This is kind of like a like a bingo card. Maybe bingo's not the right game, but you get it. It'll be fun. So we're gonna start with mascara, and the two products we're going to be testing out today, I am currently opening. So starting with the high-end one, this is the Benefit Roller Lash. Now I have liked this in the past. This is a not a super new one, but it's really, really popular. And mine had run out, and so I didn't have one, so I bought a mini one because I'm trying to buy more minis this year. You gotta make sure I really enjoy mascara before I go in like buy the whole thing. So this is the Benefit Roller Lash and the oh, e.l.f. e.l.f. came out with the Lash N Roll Mascara. So you can see there what they were trying to do. You need to see the actual, there we go. You got to see the packaging. Oh, e.l.f. Sometimes I wonder. So first, wand check. Okay, similar but not the same. So the biggest difference that I am seeing, I'm gonna try and get it so you guys can see up close. Hopefully you can see, but the bristles on the Benefit one are much softer, like they're much thinner, finer, but obviously a very similar curve to the wand. They both have those, you know, kind of silicone-y bristles. So now I am going to put one on one eye and one on the other eye, and you're not gonna know which one is which until I tell you. Mascara is on. So now tell me which side is which. I'll give you 3 seconds. Okay, time's up. And like myself looking at it, whoa, just, you know when a lash just stabs you unexpectedly? Like you did nothing to deserve that, and now it's gone. Okay, anyway, now I am looking at the mascara, and if I had not put them in their place as to like which eye was which, I wouldn't be able to tell. They look very similar to me, but I will tell you, this is it, everyone. So we have Roller Lash and we have the e.l.f. dupe. Can you tell a difference? I feel like no. I will say, however, that this is a much softer bristle in terms of the application. This one, I was not expecting to be so jagged. I don't know if jagged is the right word, but it kind of is. The bristles are just a little bit harder, but I mean, it looks great. So if you can put up with jagged bristles, then this is a great dupe. Now moving on to foundation. This time we have something from Chanel. And I have tested this Chanel foundation before. This is in beads. I know that sometimes this affects some people, so you can skip ahead if you don't want to see this. It is BEIGES Water Fresh Complexion Touch foundation. It looks like this, and it's all of these different foundation pigments suspended in the liquid, and then when you put it on, it kind of like crushes it all up or whatever. And I've tried this one before. It was in my collection, and I thought it was very nice, but again, it's very expensive, and I hadn't seen anyone really do a dupe of this one until now. Covergirl recently launched a very obvious dupe, at least in my eyes. It is their Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence, and it has, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's 0.5% of basically a retinol alternative. It's like a plant-based alternative. Hydro Fresh Tint. Water Fresh Tint. Hydro Fresh Tint. All right. So I'm gonna make sure I'm using these right. Do I need to use this? Blend between fingers or with a brush. I assume the same is for the Chanel, but I'm just gonna double check. Okay, both of them state using the hands. So I'm gonna do one side and then I'm gonna wash my hands and then I'm gonna do the other side. But you're not gonna know which side is which. Trying trying to decide which side I want to start with. Let's start with this one. Great part is that you will have no idea which side is which. It's a little bit harder to cover when one of the mascaras is a mini, right? Very light coverage. Let me wash my hands. Okay. Clean hands. I feel like I'm slathering this on like a sunscreen. Also very light. Now for this one, I'm gonna zoom in real close so you can have like a really good indication of which side may be which. I don't know. I truly almost forgot. I had to put it in front of me because I'm a goldfish. I can't remember anything. Okay, there we go. We're zoomed in, nice and close. You can see both sides. I hope everyone's typing right now what their guesses are. I'm really curious what you guys think. Now, obviously I don't have any concealer or anything, but that's where we are. Made your guesses. Okay, drum roll. Ta-da! So we have Chanel on this side and we have Covergirl on this side. Can we tell a difference? Now, the one thing I will say about this is that these are skincare and foundation. So they're gonna be light and it's going to come down to a lot of the skincare ingredients that are in there because obviously that's gonna be a big part of it. So obviously Covergirl has the retinol alternative in it and Chanel has some other skincare ingredients that are gonna plump up the skin and make it look fresh and awake and all of these different things. And a lot of those you're gonna see over time. And then it just has that pigment to kind of freshen and lighten and enhance radiant, etc. On my skin, as it stands, I don't really see a huge difference. But again, it's first application. The skincare hybrid foundations aren't usually, you know, like really banking on full day coverage. But let's go into a concealer, shall we? This is the Kosas Revealer Creamy Brightening Concealer. This has had its moment on TikTok, I think. This guy with the yellow lid. Pretty sure I've tried this one. I could not find it anywhere. And we're gonna compare it to the NYX Bear With Me concealer serum. These two are supposed to be very, very similar in terms of consistency and ingredients and what they are going to do at the end. But at kind of looking the skincare elements that they're highlighting in both of these, I don't see a lot of comparables. So the Kosa one has algae in it. It has a plant arnica. It has peptides, hyaluronic acid. NYX has mushroom, cica, green tea. Like, I don't understand. I don't know why these are being touted as comparables. To me, it's just like, here's two concealers. This isn't the same as like the e.l.f. versus the Roller Lash, like, which is clearly supposed to be a dupe. This, I'm not understanding it at all. I'm gonna put some on my fingertips this time and we're just gonna see if they look similar. I don't know. Okay, that is one. Wipe off my hands here. Ooh, these are not the same color. Listen, I really tried, but apparently I did not get the same shade. Yeah, those aren't the same shade. Well, you should be able to tell almost immediately then which one is which. I'm gonna look at it. And that's the result. I guess my brain didn't realize how light this one was, and so I got a shade that was a little too dark with the Kosa. But to me, these are not dupes. They're just two concealers. Like, I don't know what people are thinking here. Like, don't get me wrong, there are dupe concealers out there, I'm sure. I don't think this is it though. Wow, that is such a terrible shade match. Anyway, let's go on to the blush. I haven't even opened this one. I just saw it online and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try it. This is the Tower 28 Luminous Tinted Balm blush. This is a cream blush, or I guess a balm blush. I haven't even opened this to see if it's gonna be, okay, that could be close. This is the color right here, which is such a fun, it's called BeachPlease, I think. So we're just gonna tap it onto our cheeks and stuff. And the dupe is by Milani, because they also have a little cream blush situation. And this one is called Coral Crush. So these are the two shades. I mean, I could nitpick, sure, but I don't think once you blend that out, you're gonna see any difference. Okay, so I'm gonna start applying this with my fingertips. I never know how much to do with like blushes. These are both new to me. So I'm just gonna start small and build. And I, as you know, love a lot of blush. I'm a blush girl. Very soft, good, fresh face kind of vibes. I feel like I want more. Beautiful. And then other side, cleaning yet again of the hands. Right, and then the other side. Again, very soft. You just never know when it's a cream blush. Will you be soft and almost water-like, or are you going to be like blending out cement. I think I have it on both sides. What do we think? Do we have a preference? Do we think they look the same? Is it similar? And which side is which? Leave your thoughts in your comment. Keep them edited or add a new comment. Whatever you feel like. Okay, everyone got their answers in? All right, ready? Drum roll. So we have Tower on this side and then we have Milani on this side. What do we think? They look really similar. I would say that the Milani one is a little bit more of a, like a watery, watercolor almost consistency. So I can use a little bit more to build it up. Now again, I have not tried either of them with a brush or anything like that. I think the Milani is very close, and to me, at least from here, they look very similar. I would say the Tower is a little bit more pigmented, I guess. But if you're on a budget and you're looking for a cream blush and sort of that nice, bright, corally color, like Milani's great. And now I think before I go and finish my makeup, we're gonna do a little perfume test. And truthfully, I don't think I've ever tried a perfume from this brand. So we're gonna start with the duped product. This is Burberry. And obviously I'm just gonna spray them on and smell them because you can't tell the difference from there. So this is the Burberry Her Perfume. I'll put all of the fragrance notes up on here. We can kind of go over it, but like a lot of fruit at the top and then a lot of that woody, musky vanilla when it dries down. So it'll be interesting. Figured we could try it first right now and then give it some time to settle onto the skin, and then we can like recheck after my makeup's done. It's really interesting. I'm on the Fragrantica website. It's funny because they have the pros and cons that are listed, and when it gives like all this information on different perfumes, I really like the website. The pros: pleasant sweet scent with strawberry notes. The cons: synthetic strawberry candy scent. It's just so funny how people can interpret scents differently or how it settles onto different people's skin. It's wild. So I'll do this one. Honestly, it's not as fruity strawberry as I was sort of expecting it to like hit me in the face with. It's a very soft, rounded, fruity scent. It's not like that aggressive, synthetic-y kind of vibe, at least when it's first sprayed. I don't get a lot of that alcohol smell either. I do like it. I'm sensing that warm, that vanilla. This is a very like summery, warm scent to me. I like it. And the dupe for it is supposed to be by Bath and Body Works, everyone. I have always seen them as a candle store, and I know that's not true. I know they do like a whole bunch of things, and I think they started probably with soap, but I think of Bath and Body Works and I think, boom, candles. Sometimes hand soaps. Some of their hand soaps are nice. But anyway, I don't know if Fragrantica has Bath and Body Works scents. Let's find out. They do. This is a new launch for them. Oh, I didn't know that. Launched in 2023. I'm not up to date on the Bath and Body Works scents. Fragrance notes are, it's a small list: peony and peach. Oh, and good note, this is a fragrant mist. So it has a lower concentration of fragrance oils, so it's going to be more subtle. That's good to know. But it's supposed to be floral, fruity, strawberry, peach, peony kind of vibe. I see nothing about like a dry down of vanillas and stuff though. Let's see. Okay, that's not the same at all. Internet, come on. No, it's very different. I don't love it. I have to be very specific here. It smells like the fake fragrance in a candy, but it doesn't smell like a peach candy. I don't like it. I don't like that one. No, not the same. Not a dupe. I do want to try some more Zara dupes though. I have heard great things. I have tried some are very similar, and sometimes the Zara ones are better. So maybe I'll do like some of those next time. If you have a favorite, leave it down below and I will test it. Okay, well that is absolutely not even a little bit. Not even close, but now I want to go into some clothing. And I actually had a special guest here with me for the clothing because she was here filming a Saturday video that you have not seen yet. So I guess you have the inside scoop. And for some of the clothing items, I do want to say I did buy the high end and the dupe. I bought both. But then there is one that I only bought the dupe of because you can't buy the original anymore, but it was like a celebrity, like a fancy brand. Anyway, we can see it for what it is and look at pictures and see if it's similar. But I decided to go like blind into it. I didn't look at any of these that I tested before I came out and I showed Caroline. So I wanted to see if she could tell, if I like hid all the labels and everything, if she could tell the difference. And I wanted to start with some jackets, and everyone tries to dupe these. And I have not seen any that looked like, ooh, this could maybe work. And it's the Aritzia Super Puffs. We all know them. We all love them. They have 4 million options to choose from, but they are pricey. They never go on sale. They're expensive, but again, it's a jacket. Sometimes you want to invest in like a really nice jacket. And I had been combing through the internet looking for a decent dupe. And I found one that I thought, this could be a good one, or at least close enough and reasonable. And this brand always has a sale, always. So I'll make sure to put up on the screen what I paid for each of them so that you can see, because the listed price is not the same as what I actually ended up paying for it. So anyway, let's do this. So premise of the game is I have some dupes. I have clothing dupes. I'm gonna show you both and then you have to tell me which one is the dupe.
Are you gonna tell me the brand of, like, that I'm guessing?
I might tell you the price.
Like one is blank, one is blank? No? Price?
No, I'm gonna tell you what the brands.
Okay, we can do this.
Okay. Number one. Be a little bit tougher than I thought.
Oh no.
In that I can't have you reading too close.
Gotcha.
Like buttons and stuff.
Ah, okay.
Jacket number one.
Cute.
We're doing jackets first.
Okay, so this is, I'm guessing, a Super Puff dupe. It's really cute.
Okay, this is one. Now I'm gonna show you the other one.
Okay.
I'm trying to hold my arm so that.
Cute.
Okay.
Okay.
So one of them is Aritzia, and one of them is Old Navy.
I think both in terms of like their color, both
I'm
have.
gonna go get them. Trying to hold it properly.
You are struggling back there.
There are the two.
So the sheen, like the iridescence, is almost identical, which like that's the vibe you want. That's the look. The only reason I'm going to guess this is the Aritzia one is simply because it is plumper. It is a lot plumper. However, in terms of like informing a decision to buy, if the inside materials were the same or comparable, I don't think the actual shape of the poof really matters. That's just why I'm guessing that's the original.
No, you're absolutely correct. This is the Super Puff, which is very expensive.
Very expensive.
And like, I thought it was gonna be the giveaway was gonna be the little black thing at the end.
Oh, I didn't actually know that was a characteristic of the Super Puff.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. And it was Gap, sorry, not Old Navy.
Gotcha.
But still.
No, like it still has
good.
all the same like characteristics.
Yeah, like it is very similar. It's not the same. You're not gonna be like, oh, which one is it?
Yeah.
But like, it's similar.
It's comparable.
It is comparable. Now I got a fun color because I was like, I want to see what the fun colors look like compared to each other. But I also got black.
Okay.
And I am curious if they look similar.
Is one much warmer than the other, from what you can tell?
That's where I'm not sure.
Yeah, because that's what I mean. Like, I mean, I could tell that the one was Aritzia just because it was a lot poofier. But as I say, like, if the inside materials are the same or comparable, unless you really like that super puff look, it's not really hypothetically worth the price difference.
Jacket one.
Is it just me or is that poofier?
I don't know.
Oh, this is, I thought you were showing me another, is this a whole another category of things?
This is another, I have another one where it's like,
oh, I thought you were showing me an, okay.
One is expensive and one isn't.
Okay.
So there's this one.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Then, clearly, I should have gotten a different size, but like, this is the second one.
Okay, that one's actually kind of tricky. It's really throwing me the size as well.
Yeah, I wish I had gotten like a smaller size, but I mean,
because I'm trying to compare like the poof, but the poof is kind of hard to compare with the size difference.
One is more shiny, and one is not.
So I'm going to guess that the shiny one is the Aritzia one, just based on the poof again.
The poof again, yeah. It is. But this is, like, again, I got tall, so I should have gotten the smaller tall.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So this is This is Gap, but it has like the little things very similar to Aritzia.
Yeah, like just because you can tell the difference, I mean, like first of all, the Super Puffs are literally everywhere. I feel like I could pick them up out of a Where's Waldo Super Puffs in my sleep. So it's just because something's easily recognizable as a difference doesn't mean one's like better. They are both
still really
iridescent
cute.
Black puffers. Like they're nice, no matter which one.
Now it's just, yeah, it depends on how poofy you like your jackets too. Like it's not an identical.
No.
But like that's one of the closest that I have found. A lot of them are not very good, I thought. But I thought this one looked promising.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I think like the size would make the difference.
That would make a big difference.
Yeah, but you can. It's got the chunk. Like there's some Michelin Man there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Cute.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Gap. Okay. Now I have one that's Amazon versus Free People.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I have not even opened this up. So I have no idea how good of a dupe this is going to be or not. So
interesting.
We'll find out. This one isn't even kind of a little bit close.
Oh no.
I mean, I can see where they were going with it, but okay, so I'm not even trying to dupe you because it's not going to happen. This is Free People. Okay?
Okay.
This is the Amazon, and I was like, oh, okay, this could be promising. Like you can see like the color is very similar. There's like a
very
waffle.
Waffly, yeah.
It's not the same like sheen and stuff, but okay. But then the what is this?
The one twin had a harder life.
Yeah, this is this. Nope. This is not it.
Not a dupe.
Not a dupe.
But if you're looking for some different types of burnt orange button downs, we've got a variety for you.
We've got so many varieties. This is like, it's insane how expensive Free People is.
Yeah, it is a big
so
thing.
expensive.
Yeah.
But honestly, like of the clothing items, the jacket situation I was very impressed with.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I don't think just because I could tell which one is which means like one was better. I just happen to know very well what the Aritzia Puffs looks like because Canada and everyone has them.
And it's in the middle of winter. It kind of makes sense.
I see them in my sleep.
I would go for the Gap one.
Like what's
the
the
Gap
price
ones are
difference?
like pretty nice. Super Puffs are like what, like
$300?
$300?
Yeah.
And then the Gap one, okay, you have to look it up on your phone because I can't remember and I don't have my phone on me.
Yeah, it's like $100 difference.
So it depends.
I think it would depend on the inside materials.
Yeah, and like how warm it's supposed to be and all that stuff. But like that's among the closest I have seen. Thanks for looking at all these dupes with me. Okay?
You're so welcome. Thank you for the fashion show. I'm sorry I didn't have any cards.
Yeah, no cards, but like this is still cute.
Very cute.
It's just like
very hobo chic.
So expensive. If you're Canadian, don't buy from Free People. Ordering off their website was like, yeah, it's
terrible.
Very expensive, but like I feel very fashionable right now. So.
You look very fashionable.
You know? Okay, are you done now? Because I have been waiting for this next dress to come back in stock because it is beautiful. It is this gorgeous Sport Max Mara dress. Can't buy it anymore. It was really expensive, but everyone has been trying to get their hands on a really good dupe. And so I found one. This is still expensive in terms of a dress because it's from House of CB. Like it's expensive, but it's a lot less expensive than the celebrity one. Also, Hailey Bieber's was black and they have it in navy. So the dress that I got is from House CB. It's the Mahalia navy mini dress and it looks pretty similar. It has a similar essence, I feel. And what I loved about this one, there were a couple of other ones I was trying to get my hands on. Again, all sold out. It's crazy. But what I loved about this one is they have a regular length one, and then they also have one that is 5 centimeters longer, which I love because always dresses, they're too short on me and I'm like really uncomfortable. So I got the longer one. So I'm really excited. And I was gonna open it up and put it on a hanger and let it like, you know, get some of the wrinkles out and stuff. But I feel like I like seeing a dress for the first time the same time as you guys see the dress for the first time. So I've waited a whole day. It's all wrapped up, all so fancy. Oh my gosh, it is so heavy. It's so heavy. Oh, it has these fun guys. I love this. This is how you know it's still an expensive dress. They put these like tag things on, is what I hear. Or at least I see on TikTok. They put them on so that you can't wear it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, I feel like this is just one of those things that we have to try on. It is insane how hefty this dress is. It is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna go and we're gonna try this on. I think I'm gonna try and get some of the wrinkles out. Just like a quick little, you know, like a little steam thing. Assuming this can be steamed, I'm gonna check that. And then we'll do like a side by side to the picture and we're gonna see if it's comparable and a more affordable option. Okay, it says I can do iron on low heat settings. So while that's heating up, I also bought a camera. This is a digital camera that has exploded online as a dupe to the Canon camera. And this camera that is currently filming, and also my other camera, the overhead one in my other channel, both Canon cameras. I am very familiar with a Canon camera. This is the KODAK PIXPRO FZ45 digital camera. And it took some work to track this down because it's been sold out everywhere because everyone's just loving the quality. So I figured this was a good one. I'm gonna open it up now. We'll do some test shots and stuff with the dress and all that, but it's something that I'm gonna need a little bit of time to like test the quality of and everything to see what I think. Oh, she's so cute. Look how little she is. Now the immediate thing that I hate, personally, you cannot flip out the monitor. And again, I know that would make it a more expensive camera. So I hate that. It needs batteries, it has a charger, it does flash, it does video, it does a ton of stuff. You do need an SD card for it. This is important, but maybe it's worth it if you're in the market for like a digital camera, because I know those are coming back. So I'll get this all set up and we'll get the dress done and we're gonna try it on. Okay. So I felt like I needed a bun moment, right? Like a little bun. So first of all, dress is very pretty. I feel very fancy. However, I got a small and longer style. I love the fact that it's longer. Thumbs up there. It is choking me. It is so tight up here. I couldn't imagine wearing this anywhere. So I would size up just for the next situation. The dress itself is very pretty. I would say it's not exact to the Sport Max one. You can see that that one has like a little bit more of a extended, like a dramatic skirt situation here. It is a beautiful dress though. Like this is very pretty, like right up my alley. And it even, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. The pockets work. Are you kidding me? I thought it was just a flap. That's how broken we are as women. We're like, oh, you know, that's just a pretend pocket. One of those again. Also worth noting, I don't know if you can see right here, this is the wire to my bra. You can see that through the dress. So I would probably wear something a little bit more seamless. Overall, love the dress. Just maybe a different size. Oh, it's so tight. Really pretty though. Really pretty. Ooh, also worth noting, I tried to iron it like very gently. I would just say if you're gonna get it, you try it on and then just commit to it and take it to get dry cleaned, because you can't do anything with this dress except dry clean. That would get the wrinkles up though. So anyway, that's my fancy moment. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Should I get a medium? Should I do it? It's really pretty. I'm really excited about it. Okay, got batteries in the camera and I looked up what everyone was doing with the camera in terms of settings. And it seems like most people are just leaving it on auto, but they're forcing the flash. So like a really 90s Polaroid kind of vibe. So we're gonna try some pictures. I'm gonna take a whole bunch and we're gonna see what the results are. I'm gonna try low light, daylight, pictures of stuff, just really channel 13-year-old Rachel. I got my first digital camera then and I was unstoppable. So I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, update on the camera. So I've been playing around with it. I'm gonna put some of the shots up that are so artistic. And I had the kids take a couple of pictures as well. So you can also see the artisticness. I would say that it works fine. If you have any sort of SPF in your foundation, you're going to turn like a white cast. The one thing I don't like is number one, you have an SD card, which is fine. I get it. It's a digital camera, so you're gonna need to insert the photos that way. It's not a make or break. I was just kind of comparing it more to my phone, but it's very different. It's closer to the like a Canon camera type thing. The one thing I don't love is anytime you want to take out the SD card, these batteries start popping out. Not a deal breaker, but just kind of an annoyance. And I feel like there will be instances where I unhook this and then the batteries just fall on the floor and I will get very annoyed by that. I thought that some of the photos were like, had a nice kind of glow to them, so I get the appeal. And if you're out and about a lot and you're looking for something small to take with you when you're traveling and stuff, like I get it. It's kind of cool. It definitely has like a certain like a vibe to it, which I appreciate, but I just don't love that whole like battery situation. It's kind of annoying. So let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these products before. If you want to see more dupes and you've seen some floating around that we should test out next, leave in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up so I know you want to continue this as kind of like a series. I think it'd be super fun. And subscribe so you're notified every time a new video goes live every Thursday and Saturday on my other channel. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic week, and I'll see you guys on the next one.